Hi there, and thanks for clicking on this video, guys. Today we are going to take, at least for this morning, a break from Mafia to come back to it this afternoon, where two more guys are coming out. And we are going to see the review and the before you buy video about Osiris New Dawn. So in this video you will discover if it is worth it to buy this or not. So is it worth a buy? Let's check it out. So Osiris New Dawn is basically one of the many survival games that are out there, and after Ark Survival Evolved, this looks like it could be the next big survival game. It rapidly went into the top sellers in Steam, and now it is still there until its release, and well, the feedback from the community is amazing. Everyone seems to love it, even though there are a little bit too many bugs. But let's check out what this game is about. So if you are looking for another survival game after Ark or after Rust, this could definitely be the next survival game you need to go for. This game is now coming out only on PC and is in early access, but soon, in 2017, is supposed to come out also on the PS4 and on Xbox One. On Xbox One, we firstly know there is the preview program, so probably it is likely that it's going to get on the Xbox One first and on the PS4 after. But yeah, let's see. Let's talk about what's inside the game. So it's basically the typical survival game. You need to get out, get a base, you need to get your resources, you need to survive throughout the days, and yeah, you can build, you can craft stuff, and you have some enemies that always try to kill you. But the fun fact is that in here the enemies are pretty different, and of course the environments in which the game is settled is in the space. So you will be on this planet called Proteus 2, which for now is the only map available, but the developers are planning to maybe put some procedural map or some other maps, like it happened for Ark Survival Evolved with the Center, for example, or Scorched Earth. But yeah, at this point Proteus 2 is the only map available. So in here you will find different enemies. In here there are basically monsters or creatures, we can call them. The creatures of this strange planet that it looks like Mars. So what can you find basically? So in here there are no dinos, there are no zombies or anything else. You can find some creature that will look a little bit more like, you know, the necromorphs from Dead Space. If you play that game, you will know how a necromorph looks like, and in this case they look a lot like those. So for example, some of them, they look like a mixture between a humanoid and an arachnid, but just some of them, which the ones that look mostly like the necromorphs. Then you will have giant arachnids, small arachnids. You will have a kind of turtle that really looks like the turtles that you can find in Ark Survival Evolved. And then you will have the giant worms. That really reminds me of a lot of Hollywood movies. And in here you will need to, well, really work out your best and work with your friends in order to take down all of those enemies, guys, because they will give you tough times, basically. They will give you really tough times. Apart from that, the co-op is amazing. So in case you have some friend to play with, you are going to have a lot of fun with it, because the game is already well settled. It has his bugs. The how do you call it? The optimization is already okay. So you should be able to play it on a computer that has the minimum requirements written on Steam. And the optimization is already cool enough. So it's not as bad as it was Ark when it was released. So go for it, and yeah, you can purchase it straight away, because even if it wouldn't work, now Steam has put the refund thing, so you could have your money back, and it's definitely worth to try it out. So yeah, this is basically what it is about. Then there is a PV mode as well, but unless being all against each other, there are two basically teams in the PvP. So there is the UNE and the Outlanders. And they will have basically to declare wars like this. So it's like if there were two big tribes in the multiplayer part of it. Apart from that, the weapons are good. And another fantastic thing that is in this game is that, of course, you cannot tame animals. but you can build fantastic machines, guys. You will have robots helping you out. You can build like some ships like the one from No Man's Sky, and you can build, of course, as well as some mechs. That's the best thing that I think this game can give us. The mechs, the ships, and because this is going to be exactly, I hope at least, what No Man's Sky was supposed to be. And yeah, for this one, this is the result I would like to give to this review. This game is exactly what No Man's Sky should have been. So in the future they are going to implement like some modifiable parts for the ships, more vehicles you will be able to build, and they're going to introduce a lot of content. They are planning to support it at least in a as good way as Ark. So yeah, a lot of content is waiting for us and I am looking forward to it. So, in case you were wondering how this game was, and if you were wondering if this was worth a purchase or not, this game is definitely worth a purchase, so go for it. And if you want, add me on Steam. My name on Steam is Outside PlayStation. You can find me, otherwise I have the link in the banner of my channel and you can add me from there. And I'd be happy to play with you then. And apart from that, yeah, definitely go for this game. £18 in the UK is definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it. And well, if you already tried it and you want to give your opinion, make sure to leave it in the comments below and I'll read all of them and I'll reply to you. So thanks a lot in advance for staying with me until here, and I'll see you in the next video then. Cheers!